Okay, so this is something we're going to do on Monday, which is called a flipped classroom. So what this video is about, it's about telling you what you need to do for Monday. You need to come prepared on Monday with the things that I'm going to talk to you about in this video. If you don't come prepared, you won't be able to do the activities. So it means your homework over the weekend is to watch this video and do the things I'm going to talk about in a second. Okay, so what the lesson on Monday is going to focus on is it's going to focus on writing techniques used on magazines. So this is what I want you to do. These are the writing techniques that are used in magazines. So the various ones include puns, persuasive words, hyperbolic words, technical words, names of people or celebrities, rhetorical questions, and direct address. What your homework is as follows. You need to find a definition for each of these. So what I want you to do now is I want you to pause this video. I want you to, in your books, write down your homework, and I want you to find a definition for each of these words and write it so that when you come into the class on Monday, you're going to be able to do the activity. Once you've done this and you found a definition, I want you to start the video again. So what you're going to do now, okay, is I want you to pause the video. Okay, so by now you've found a definition for this. I'm going to show you another slide in a minute, and let me explain what you're going to be doing. Okay, so when you come to the lesson, there's going to be 3 levels of activity for the lesson, and basically the classroom is going to be split into 3 zones. There's going to be the red zone, the amber zone, and the green zone. When you enter the classroom, you're going to go into the red zone if you do not understand any of the techniques that you've just researched. If you do understand them, or you understand some of them, but you're unsure of maybe 2 or 3, then what you're going to do is you're going to go into the amber zone. And if you understand all of them and you just want to get on with the activity, then what you're going to do is when you come into the room, you're going to go on into the green zone. You're going to start the activity. Okay, so what you're going to need to do now is you need to write down into your books what you're going to do if you're in each of these zones. So if you've decided that you're in the red zone because you don't understand anything, then you're going to need to start off by writing down what happens in the red, then moving into the amber, then moving into the green. If you're in the amber zone, then you're going to write down what happens in the amber zone, and you're going to write down what happens in the green zone. And if you're in the green zone, you're going to do the amber task first and then the green task after that. So if you're in the red zone, what I want you to do is I want you to come to the front of the class. I want you to read the definitions on the table. I want you to look at the examples provided. And then after that, you're going to move into the amber zone. If you're in the amber zone, you're going to complete the table for the techniques you understand. And you're going to find examples of these techniques. But you're going to use different genres. So you're not going to use the same genre. And what you will find on the tables for you are a selection of magazines. After you've done that, you're going to move into the green zone. So if you're in the green zone, you're going to use the magazine templates which have been provided. Then you're going to select the appropriate writing techniques and create your own headlines. So that's what you're going to do. So what I want you to do is I want you to write down the tasks that you have to do depending on which level you feel that you are at after doing your research. Remember, if you're in the green zone, if you're in the green zone, you have to do the amber task first before you move on to the green task. Okay? Excellent. So that's what you're going to do. That's your homework. Remember, you need to have done this before the lesson. If you come to the lesson and you're not prepared, then that means you're not going to be able to take part, which means that you're going to be catching up with any work that you can't do as part of a detention. Excellent.